Humanity had long been overshadowed by other civilizations on the galactic stage. They were considered technologically inferior, and even mocked by some alien empires. However, this mockery overlooked perhaps the most dangerous aspect of human nature: adaptation and persistence. And this persistence would lead humans to a discovery that would transform them into one of the galaxy's strongest defensive forces. Commander Xander Holton, head of Earth's Outer Defense Unit, was in the middle of a test run of newly developed energy shields. Called the Twin Stars, this new shield technology enveloped human ships in an invisible, nearly impenetrable barrier. Thanks to these shields, enemy fire could rain down on the ships without leaving so much as a scratch. In the control room of the flagship, Xander stood with technician Arden Frew and science officer Ilara Nolt. Their mission was simple: test the shields in real combat conditions. However, the test wasn't just a defense maneuver. It was also a challenge for humanity. The Rhinoc Empire, one of their greatest foes, had learned of this development in advance and was preparing to attack. A tense silence filled the control room. The monitors displayed the vastness of space, where the energy shields shimmered faintly around the massive human ship. Xander cast a glance at his team before giving the order: "Bring the shields to full power." Arden swiftly operated the console, guiding the energy flow. As the shields enveloped the ship, a dazzling light show unfolded around them. Ilara carefully monitored the systems, measuring the shield's strength at every point. To stand against the Rhinoc Empire, everything had to work perfectly. "The enemy ships have entered our range," Ilara announced, her voice steady but tense. "They're waiting to attack." Xander, without taking his eyes off the screen, replied, "Good. Let's show them what our shields can do." At that moment, the fierce assault of the Rhinoc ships began. Laser beams, missiles, and plasma cannons fired in rapid succession towards the human ship. But the anticipated destruction never came. The shields effortlessly absorbed every attack. Only the silent flares of light from the explosions remained in the dark void of space. The human ship stood like an invincible fortress, impervious to the enemy's fire. "The Rhinocs won't stop here," Arden muttered, a hint of worry in his voice. "They always have a backup plan." Just then, a larger Rhinoc warship appeared on the radar. This ship was far bigger than the standard attack vessels and clearly armed with far more powerful weapons. Xander frowned at the screen. "We were supposed to test the shields before they arrived, but I guess we're ready for this test," he murmured. "Strengthen the shields. Prepare backup systems, just in case." The enemy ship fired a massive energy cannon. This weapon was feared throughout the galaxy for its devastating power. Yet Xander and his team were eager to see how their new technology would hold up against such a threat. When the energy cannon hit, a massive shockwave rippled through space. The shields wavered momentarily, but quickly stabilized. The enemy attack had been entirely neutralized by the shield, which absorbed the energy without harm. Ilara's eyes widened in amazement. "Incredible! We can even withstand an attack like that." Xander allowed himself a faint smile. "That's why I said they shouldn't underestimate us. Humans always adapt." It was clear that the Rhinoc ships were in disarray. Realizing they couldn't destroy the human ship, their commanders panicked and attempted to retreat. But Xander had no intention of letting them escape. "Now we attack," he said with determination. "They've seen how strong our defense is. Let's show them our offensive capabilities too." The human ship's weapon systems activated, and laser cannons fired from behind the protective shields, striking the Rhinoc ships with precision. Within minutes, the enemy vessels began to explode one by one. When the last Rhinoc ship finally disintegrated, silence filled the control room. Xander straightened his shoulders and turned to his crew. The twin stars' shields have made humanity one of the galaxy's strongest defensive forces, he said. Now, other civilizations will think twice before underestimating us. Ilara and Arden exchanged smiles of victory. Humanity had not only survived, but had ascended to the top of the galactic power hierarchy. I hope you had a good time. If you liked my story, do not forget to comment and subscribe to my channel. Goodbye. See you in the next story.